You gotta admit that music is really catchy, isn't it? I can hear your comments I can see your comments on YouTube, and yeah, I'm always chilling to that music before it starts. But yeah, what's up? What's going on? Welcome to another stream, another day. What is it? Thursday, Melbourne, 9 a.m. Back to NFT land. I can't believe what went down in the last 24 hours. We've had Discord hacks. I think NBA Topshot got hacked. Facebook releasing a metaverse or renaming their metaverse, renaming the name Facebook apparently. A couple people getting into the NFT scene, Artifact token maybe possibly from Artifact Studio. A few different things have come up. So what's up? Good morning, Googler. Good morning, Maddie. M Dubs, good to see you again. Good morning. Good morning, Abriel. Good to see you tune in, man. Abriel is a dev from DCL who makes cool games, so check him out. Matt Lebrun. Hello. Luke Rupolo. Audio is whack, Maddie. Oh shit. Audio doesn't work? Really? Let me know if the audio isn't working. For you guys, for anyone else. Should be alright. I don't think we've changed anything. Audio is good. Okay for me. Okay, it works fine. Yeah, desktop is muted. Yep. It should be alright. I mean, yeah. It seems like everyone else is okay. Sorry, maybe it's my laptop, Luke. Awesome. Well, good to know. Facebook Metaverse will be called Central Land, says Rob. We gotta go through this. Check this out, guys. Just for fun, I put out a tweet about what the possible names for this new rebrand or rename could be. And I think everyone went wild with their names. We've got Zuck's extra centralized token. Okay. We got Zuckit. GMAYD, give me all your data. Bookface, Zuckerverse, Dataverse. Heard that a few times. I'm selling your Dataverse. Wrong answered only. Mind F place, face off. Have a go at this. We got 800 comments of the potential names. Probably going to be something. It's an interesting strategy. Whenever like the vibe of a project is bad, a rebrand is the right strategy. It's kind of like a reset of the project. It's weird because it's just a rebrand, it's just a name change, but the perception and how it affects us when we hear it or say it changes. So I think Facebook's obviously doing this because I don't think they'll get much support from the decentralized world with the whole metaverse thing, and they want to participate. How do we stop the Zuck from defining the metaverse, says Inko? We just keep building our stuff. I don't think any person in crypto or in Bitcoin that is someone that truly understands blockchain or truly understands how this space works and how important data is to them. They're kind of the same. We're all sort of similar minded. We understand that giving data away means that we could potentially get hacked. So I would think like a lot of us wouldn't really participate too much in those areas. I mean, if you just put on, I was a big fan of Oculus, but then when Facebook sort of made this, you have to log into Facebook to be able to use Oculus. It turned me off almost immediately because no way am I going into a virtual world where possibly every movement, every expression, every smile, everywhere I look is tracked and I get served ads based on that data. Anyway, I think every company on the back end is collecting as much data as they can to implement very strong AI in the future. But I just see it happening. I've become this weird. I guess my dad used to tell me about conspiracies and stuff, and I always think it's crazy, but I just see it happening. I just feel like companies like Facebook that benefit from data collection just won't stop at that. So RJB says Commieland. Irina, IMA, how you going? ASD, people will forget that it belongs to Facebook and use it. You're right. They will, right? Just because it I like that. Deadman says GM Zuckers. Da Vinci, welcome. Jessica Gross. Hey Maddie. Hello. have you got a chance to write an email about Mecca? No, I haven't, Tiana. I should put that tweet out, shouldn't I? You could call Facebook McDonald's and it will still be Facebook until the next generation. Yeah. The new people coming into this space, right, that aren't familiar with Facebook, that don't really have like the next generation, like it kind of opens it up for them to redefine what Facebook means to a lot of people. Anyway, we'll remember it, and I'm staying off anything that Mark Zuckerberg touches, really. Rug book, says Agent M. Was Metaverse a scam? ASD asks. I don't think so. I mean, they deliver the product. They're going to keep building. A scam isn't something that loses you money, guys. If you invest in something and the price goes down, it's not really a scam. It's kind of just unlucky or bad investing. Or maybe you invested at a point where the hype was too much. And it's sort of like a pullback. But let's kind of take a look at Metaverse and how that's kind of going at the moment. So it depends. Like if Metaverse continues to build, nope, not a scam. In fact, they have the opportunity to probably be one of the biggest, if not the biggest, IPs in the NFT space if they just continue to build. Everyone is paying attention to Metaverse at the time. But look at the activity. There's a lot of sales going on, 3 to 5 per hour. The floor was like 1.2 at a time. The floor was 1.2 at one point. Now it is 1.8, and probably 5 to 10 sales away from 2 ETH, and then it starts to climb above 2, and there's 2,400 results. So definitely people buying mechas. I think they have to continue to build and build the perception. I think the vibe changes as long as they continue to build. Like I said, Decentraland, Axie Infinity, the MetaKey, us, like a lot of projects have these phases where there's immense pressure and maybe we don't do things right, and we just keep building and try our best the next time. So I don't think Mecha's a scam. No. Maddie, what do you reckon about BTC booming? Bull NFTs are like meh, probably, man. Big dog. Yeah, I think they are. I think any avatar project that looks the same as everything else, just in terms of art, is like Raccoon City or something like that. I think they're just not going to do well long term. I think you have to really stand out. Basically, if you can't keep ahead of innovation, if you can't be a pioneer from your project, you're just going to get forgotten. Aesthetics are cool until the next set looks way better. Like Artifact Studio and Metaverse are really setting the standards, right? 3D, immersive, virtual worlds, you can explore stuff. The next cartoon sort of avatar project doesn't look enticing at all. What's your opinion? Not that cartoon avatars are bad. I'm just saying like the ones that are just the Fiverr gig ones, right? I just wanted to say thanks for all you're doing, says Sternfear 93. I learned so much from you. Hope you are happy all around. Thank you for those kind words. Linden Core, about 60 mechas delisted in the last 45 minutes. I'm trying to snipe at the moment, says Linden Core. Yeah, I think there'll be some positive sentiment. So normally what happens is the higher project, the highest sort of hype is behind projects during the release or the reveal or an announcement. There's a lot of FOMO in the air, and that price kind of comes down massively when that event finishes, because very rarely can that FOMO keep up. But then when that drops, it kind of reaches a point of stabilization and then sort of finds its place again. Again, as long as Mecha continues to build, I think they'll be fine. Robotos, Jessica says. I don't think I've come across them. Or is that the what do you call it? Is that the generative art project? Jungle Freaks is the next big scam. Interesting. I haven't had a look. Mecha is in discussion with Coinbase to be there. No way. I didn't know that. Really? Where did that come about? Fast food mechas seems like a better deal than mechas. You excited for crypto moms tonight? Says Mark. I don't know what that is. Devs of Mecha are explaining the whole story behind the scenes on Medium. Yeah, like devs are taking their time to explain the story. Again, with Mecha, I just feel like they could have literally raised $100 million if they just Dutch auctioned the 9,000 at 3 ETH each, but they decided to sell at 0.2 Ethereum. I have to respect that. So again, I'm going to put out a tweet when I can. GT, what's up, man? Good morning. Avagotchi land. Yeah, Avagotchi have been building for a long time. I know that we're in discussion for the MetaKey, so we'll be doing something with them sometime in the future. Christopher Hernandez, good to see you, man. That was a balanced take on Mecha. Yeah, thanks. It all depends on now onwards. What do they decide to do? Do they just ghost and disappear and not be responsive, or do they build? Right, it could really go anywhere. If they just don't do anything from now on, probably I wouldn't say a scam, but very shady and a very big disappointment, because if they promise something, they should deliver on at the very least, or try to. Right. At this point, they're very well funded. I'd probably say they've got 10 to 12, maybe even 15 million US dollars in the bank after the Mecha sale and all that secondary volume. So I just don't know why I would love to buy this IP. I would love to buy the Mechaverse IP and help build it, or build it myself. But yeah, let's see where this goes. Thoughts on Mad Rabbit Riot Club? Just from the sound of that, I can't do it, guys. Can't do it. Mad Rabbit Riot Club. I haven't looked. Or you absolutely need to take a look at Pape Beast. 25k Discord signups in the last 24 hours. Just announced whole 3D avatar gig December launch. Looks insane on the level of Clone X and Mecha. All right, Lyndon, I'm gonna let the people decide what they think about it. Let's take a look. Pape Beast. Is it Pape Beast or Hype Beast? Pape Beast. Oh, that must be a dodgy one. I have to say, it looks pretty cool. Is this a dodgy site? Possibly. Let's go to the Twitter. Ape influencer. It looks pretty cool. Who is the people behind it? Let's see if this is official. Right. So I guess an artist is behind this. The journey has just begun. Let's go, fam. Ape influencers needed. 8k positions available. Join on Discord. Looks pretty cool, I have to say. I have no idea what they decide to do from here onwards. I think like the future is going to be like next year we're going to see avatars on a caliber that we've never seen before. AI, 3D, immersive. And if you can't keep up with, again, the rate of innovation, then you won't last. What's the intro video, Maddie? Says RJB. Is that this one? All right, put our headphones on. Looks pretty cool, guys. Yeah, I don't know what the plan is beyond this. Holy shit, notice that apes have the basic proportions, dimensions, and basic whitelist. Any whitelist for basic got in there early on the Discord is aped AF, they say. Take my kidney. How am I going to wait for this one? Yeah, looks pretty damn cool. There's no shortage of really good 3D artists in this space, but these look pretty good. Looks more like a fashion brand, right? Looks more like something that could potentially be a fashion brand. 8.36k users in Discord within 3.5 hours. You guys are unreal. Big thank you for everyone. Like, comment, and wait. Here's the thing. Digimental joined September 2016, so looks like an OG artist. He's been here for a while. Matt Sippian, so he's got his real name. Got a following, and looks like he does 3D art. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. What's this? This is a pretty nice art style. Yeah, I guess artists will design the avatars we will use in the future if we're going to exist in 3D. All right, guys. Hey, Cranksy, what's up? Let's go through some news. We have some stuff to cover, and then we'll jump back in and check out some projects that you want to suggest, right? But for now, Facebook announced today they're changing their name and going all in on the metaverse. Why? Because they have no choice. The Achilles heel of Facebook is that it revolves around the social signaling model dreamed up by a college freshman, one which NFT just made obsolete. Yeah, they did announce that somewhere they announced it, or I saw a tweet from someone that said they announced it. It wasn't this one. Anyway, 2 out of 8. There are two types of social signals: conventional and assessment. The difference is that the former can be faked, but not the latter. Okay, conventional. As an example of conventional fakeable signal, consider a FB picture of someone standing in front of a Lambo. They're trying to signal that they have money, but there's no proof. It could just be a random car in the parking lot of Taco Bell. 4 out of 8. There's nothing wrong with systems that rely on conventional signals, and often they can be fun. Without private information, and bluffing poker is just Candyland with scotch and cigars. But consumers are tired of social networks that rely on conventional signals because they now know they're fake. They know that the Instagram influencer just rented the private plane for 5 minutes, and that the CEO's Times Square billboard was just shown for 15 seconds. NFTs create an opportunity to build social networks and metaverses around unfakeable assessment signals via provenance and proof of ownership, and it's clear that there now is a strong appetite from consumers to try something new and different. But Facebook is stuck. If they were to introduce assessment signals into their core platform, it would instantly undermine the credibility of every piece of content ever created. This leaves the core platform structurally unable to pivot. That's why Facebook is starting over with VR. Not just because they believe in the tech, it's because they're under duress and have limited options. Whether or not their new product will succeed in the market, I have no idea, but NFTs is necessitating the change. I think they are. I seriously doubt that NFTs had any influence on Facebook's decision to change its name. Lol. Yeah, I think so too, Kinko. I think it is more so blockchain and the future of people distrusting centralized bodies, especially Facebook, and Facebook becoming, I guess, the name people take when it's about data mining or data collection. They say Facebook, right? So it's got that stigma of being very, I guess, it's got the stigma of selling advertisers your data so they can advertise to you. That's the whole business model. They don't sell the data, but they build a platform that curates your data so that advertisers can advertise to you more. Maybe they sell data as well. Probably do. So they have got that stigma around that, and the future is moving to a more tech savvy. You know what you want on the internet. You know how to protect yourself. It's definitely moving towards a more intelligent user base, and Facebook can't survive unless they do something different. So they have to rebrand. They have to sort of structurally start from scratch. But they've got the machinery in terms of human power and resource power and the money and the funding, the capital to be able to turn switch on like this once they figure it out. So there will probably be players in the future, big players of the metaverse. I'll be curious to know how it shapes up. But Facebook is always going to be Facebook, and the future is always open. So unless they play ball, which is open and transparency, which is probably very hard for them to do just because the business model doesn't make sense, then they probably won't survive. Anyway, but that's if they don't play ball. I'm sure they will do what it takes as long as this money makes sense. Call it Winklevoss land. They probably will keep both FB app and create a separate metaverse. Yeah, probably. I mean, Messenger is its own standalone app, right? Facebook Messenger. They probably will keep people build trust through talking, not care, cars, and assets. What's up? Okay. So there was that. This was asked to Artifact and tag them, and they said when Artifact Studio token or Artifact token, Zapito or sorry Z Zap shows everyone calls him Z. He said soon, and then he goes Diamond Hands. And everyone's like, oh shit, it's gonna be an Artifact Studio token, and now everyone's kind of like, okay, well, does that mean we got to be holding on to our avatars, etc., or even the old NFTs? But it totally makes sense for Artifact to have a token. I don't know why they wouldn't. I mean, if you're going to be building NFTs and you're going to be building in the crypto space, then you should be looking at releasing a fungible and a non-fungible token. Now, a crypto token takes a long time to legally set up right because you want to make sure all checks are right, and you also want to make sure you're protected legally, because if this place gets regulated, you want to be able to survive, right? You want to be able to at the end of the day, if the SEC or some government body comes out and says, if you do things this way, then we're going to investigate you. Whether or not they go ahead with that, your project will suffer in terms of um, confidence of your community. So you got to set things up right, in my opinion, if you want to be here for the next 10 years. And yeah, any projects that's looking at a token that will come out with the token is definitely looking at doing it right, talking to legal, and making sure that things check out. And also, you got to build a lot of utility to it. So there's got to be a utility model for these tokens. But I am an owner of like 27 of these NFTs. So I'm really excited to getting the Clonex. I'll probably get about 80 of those, and also the artifact token, which will be probably the Clonex plus the original NFTs. Now I'm probably gonna snipe up any of the shoes and whatever it is, the previous NFTs that get sold when Clonex drops. I'm sure there'll be people dumping them, but I think there may be part of the snapshot for those that own them by Artifact Studio if they're going to release a token. There's going to be an airdrop. Surely there'll be an airdrop. So there's that. Manny, do you plan to own? Do I plan my own token? I can't comment on that, guys. Yeah, I can't comment on that for legal reasons. Who trusts Facebook? Not many people. Well, actually, a lot of people, but not many people in crypto, I'd assume. Did you know Boss Logic Universe is making a token? I didn't know that, Cranksy. Does that mean that gauntlets are doing something like a gauntlet? How are gauntlets doing? Gauntlets. 0.2 ETH floor price. Not too bad. Not too bad. We got 5-10 sales a day. If you go to the last all time, price, like volume has dried up a little bit, but still 105 sales, 21 sales, 12, 15. So still some sales every day. Let's see how many are listed. You guys know I love looking at how many are listed because it gives you the sentiment of how many people want to sell. So out of what, 10,000, 1,700 are listed. They all have to disappear. Once these listings start to get gobbled up, the price goes up. One other thing I actually wanted to see was Mooncats. Mooncats. I'm very interested in historical projects, guys. Mooncats. Look at this graph. I'm really loving this graph. Right. Look at this stability of growth. Right. It's slowly growing. Has this thing. Boom, boom. Slowly growing. I love this. I love the fact that every day 30 to 50 to 80 Mooncats are being bought. That's the key. Continuous sales is the key. As long as the sales don't die down, where these bars or this inflow of new investors come in, and this is why there needs to be depth in the project, because if there is no depth, there'll be a hype, and then there'll just be this slow death because no one will come in if there's no money to be made. And that if that's your only reason, people will come in. Yeah, people will come in if there's a reason. So historical projects have a reason, them being in the collector category, historic category. Utility project has their reasons because maybe the project will go on to build amazing things with them. So they have their own ways to roll out and do things. But yeah, continuous sales. In one day, there has been 67 Mooncats sold, 87 yesterday. So again, continuous sales every single day is a great deal. Now let's see how many are listed for sale. So there's 18,000 available, 2,500 listed for sale. So 50 or so or 100 or so sell every single day. So in the next 60 days, this should go down much more and the price should increase. Okay. If Ethereum doesn't go crazy. But yeah, it is quite interesting to just watch this play out. All right, let's keep going, guys. Artifact Studio token will be interesting. Whoops, I forgot to tell you guys about the giveaway as usual. But let's see if it's up. No, I pinned it, but I just Tell everyone about it. Guys, again, giveaway. If you guys aren't familiar with how we do things here, there's always a giveaway every single day. So we're giving away an Astro Friend, probably worth about 0.05 ETH or something at the moment, a couple $100. But I hit the MetaKey chat at the top. There's a pinned message at the top of the chat. Click it, jump into the Discord, find the stream giveaway, which has this gift symbol, and I click the emoji. In about 8 minutes, there's going to be a winner. So let's see who wins that one. Yesterday, someone won an NFT art piece. The day before that, an Astro Friend. I think I'm still to send a few of these out, so we'll get that sorted today or tomorrow. All right, let's keep going, guys. Let's keep going. All right, let's go through this a little bit later. This is an interesting topic. Now, Loopify said, I hate whoever made this website. You've paper-handed a total of 1.1 thousand Ethereum at 5 mil. Your biggest loss is Bored Ape Yacht Club, which you sold for 0.133, and the current floor price is 30 Ethereum. So apparently there's a really cool website, and I think it's called paperhands.gg, where you can sign in and it'll tell you how much you would have lost because you're just, you're flipping too early. Now this guy said I have a bad habit of not selling anything, and it says you paper handed a total of 0.4 Ethereum. Your biggest loss is Force. You bought in at 0.7. The current floor price is 1.1. You've missed gains up negative 60%, so not much there. People that have not sold, I guess they would not have anything. Let's see if there's any other crazy paper hand stories over here. Your biggest L, Crypto Cannabis Club, you sold for $400. Current floor is $500. That's not too bad. Come on. I haven't checked mine, guys. I don't think mine would be too crazy. Maybe it would be. I mean, I had Punks at a stage. I had, yeah, maybe it might be pretty decent. Cool Cat 0.7. You've paper handed a total of 323 ETH. Looks like anyone that participated in the Bored Ape Yacht Club mint just got wrecked long term. Not wrecked, but they could have made better gains. That's okay. We live and we learn, right? Pretty funny. Here we go. Another one, 60 ETH. Bored Ape Yacht Club. You sold for 0.5. The current floor is 30 ETH. It looks like maybe this guy had a couple of them. Yeah, damn, you sold it at 0.1. Pathetic. Check out my diamond hand. So he sold at 0.5. How would you know, right? How would you know? It's not easy to predict which project is going to be the next sort of superstar in this space. You got to have some strong conviction if you're going to hold that. What's it called when you diamond hand all the way up and all the way down? Good question. I have no idea. One hand diamond, one hand paper, and you hold all the way down. Yeah, I guess that's super diamond hands, to the detriment of your financial position. All right, let's keep moving on to Mindy Kaling, or I think it's how you pronounce your name, from The Office. I'm not sure if you guys watch that show. I'm sure you do. It's a pretty good show. Good night, friends. I'm an NFT person now, she says. What does that mean? Did she have an NFT that she came out with? A couple of guys in the office were saying that maybe that means that she's going to drop an NFT soon. Yeah. Looks like she might drop an NFT soon. Maybe she's getting NFTs, but hey, NFTs are gonna just be a thing that people get into and realize the feeling of buying and owning something digital. It's different when it's an NFT and you own it in your wallet. It's just a different feeling. All right, that's all I and us can explain it to people that are not familiar with NFTs. It's just the different feeling of ownership that you can only understand when you buy something and it exists in your wallet, and then you sell it and you make some money, or you don't want to sell it. Like when you have that, wait, I don't want to sell this because I love it. That love for that NFT comparable to the physical world, and that's when it hits you. How much you're into this stuff. All right, let's keep going. Crypto Father says, okay, so this is an interesting thing that happened. Preacher Toads NFT says, in an insane turn of events, the hacker has returned all the money. Okay, let's rewind this a little bit. But apparently, let's close Mindy. All right. Scroll down a little bit. apparently, Creature Toad's Discord was hacked. Creature Toad says, this hurts. The Discord was compromised for about 45 minutes. We just regained control of it. Anyone who has purchased from the scammer will be compensated. It's 2 a.m. They got us while we were sleeping. We will come back stronger as a community. We'll come back stronger for sure. Love how you handling the situation. Stay positive. Compensation done through ETH or Mint. If Mint, then people who could legitimately mint and follow your actual drop time aren't going to have any chance of getting wild people who don't own creatures. So blah 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 blah. Now you have your server back. Go to server settings, moderation, enable 2FA requirements. Authy is perfectly good 2FA service. Creature Toads, thanks admin for getting back to me. Here are some information for those who got scammed as well. Stay safe. We will whitelist all who are scammed or something that compensates them. We will be in touch soon. Heartbreaking for you guys. Anyway, seems like someone hacked their Discord and they didn't have 2FA, so whoever hacked their Discord or a moderator or someone that had the rights to post on the announcements and do certain functions, one of them got compromised and was able to change the settings or do some stuff there. So I guess it's a signal to every mod to have 2FA, or anyone that has the rights to announce something or tag everyone or do something where people can fall for it. Make sure that person has 2FA set up. If they don't have 2FA set up, then they can get hacked and God knows what can happen to them, right? Anyway, let's scroll up and let's see how it played out. Here's a breakdown of the attack on Discord. One of the moderators got compromised. We trusted him. He's a moderator in many Discord servers, and as a new community, we needed help. Here's a screenshot of the audit log. This happened in several other Discords tonight. Hey, I'm wondering how the mod got compromised. Was his Discord hacked? I'm currently modding on a big project and would like to get as much info as I can on this. Yeah, 2FA. A lot of people are just saying 2FA. 2FA is like making sure that when you log in, it kind of pings you on Authy or Authenticator, and then you have to have that code that keeps changing and put that in as well. So this is what happened. Looks like the roles of the bot were updated. Certain channels were removed. More roles were updated, and once the roles were updated for certain people, they could post. Yeah, the bot gone wild. What else happened? Okay, let's keep going. Here's proof of all the ETH that was sent back. We'll soon find a way to refund everyone who got scammed. Just wow. The 350k USD they sent back. In an insane turn of events, the hacker has returned all the money he stole. This is one of the craziest nights of my life. All the affected will be refunded fully in ETH. Hey, I was the guy that took all the ETH. I want to return it. Yeasty dough. I'm completely serious. Please contact me back. How can you prove it? I can call and screen share you. I am 100% serious. What was the @ of the person who made the changes? How did you do it? Just send the screenshots. Gene Mark 3846. I want to return the money. Was also ranked dev. Okay. I'm using Exodus. Here's the actual address. 1 sec. I'll test and send 1 ETH. It won't even let me send. We'll let you know as soon as I receive. So sorry, man. I know this won't be enough. Okay. It looks like the guy was like, all right, well, I want to give back. For the public record, this is a list of all the transactions that were made because of the scam last night. Roughly 580 in total. We are creating a dedicated refund wallet and providing a list of transactions. The money has been returned to those who were scammed. Balance has been restored. We also covered the total gas fee from our own pockets. We love the community and we are here for you. Now let's focus on amazing launch tomorrow. Broke. Blah, blah. I think we're going to make it. I'm minting Creature Toads. I need these so bad. All right. The money has been returned. Let's see what went down. Could not ask for a better response. What a saga. Can't believe I slept through all of it. It like a feeble human. My thoughts exactly. I'm such a pleb. One amphibian to the other. Absolutely handle this like a champion. Facts, we love Creature Toads. All right. Andrew Wang says, last night showed the best of the community and the worst of the community, but I think the good was stronger than the bad. In the beginning, we only knew that money was stolen. By the end, we had names, facts, and a confession. By the grace of brilliance of the community, 300k went back into the good hands. We also know our deepest flaws. We executed hateful language and harmed good people. We, speaking of the good, were the people who stayed up and who investigated, who followed the story. We were almost 3,000 strong. I've never seen anything like it. We was also me and the people on stage with a voice who let Those without one get hurt. We must get better. I know in my heart that this was a story about community and what we can do to protect each other. Now continues the work of uplifting each other, blah, 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 blah. And I choose to believe that the collective good of our space will prevail. I'll listen to the entire recording and I'm unsure where you are coming from with this dramatic tone. You did the right things. If you are talking about the language being used by a 17-year-old with mental health issues, you should probably let that go. Your dedication to this community bleeds through your words. Although you weren't center stage or stages in the conversation, it was reassuring to have you there. Hats off for your way. Bullish, blah, 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 blah. Interview baby god. So apparently the guy had a YouTube video and then he was up on Twitter Spaces. So he Twitter Spaces kind of confessing his hack. I think we got that tweet up somewhere. So let's go check it out. Video of hacker talking on Twitter Spaces. Let's kind of listen to this. See what goes down. Try and find something interesting. Oh, gotta open this.
17. I'm 17.
Holy shit!
Mute. One sec, guys.
What got you, if I may ask, what got you interested in
No volume. Weird.
It's course me.
Check.
Yo, Vermilion, no, dude, fuck Verm.
Oh, there is desktop audio.
Bro, they neg ripped me on Verm. Fuck that site.
And you use Let's Make a Deal.
No, I did.
Yeah, maybe this isn't dead.
I did
Oh.
join them.
Hands itself off.
So
Oh.
what's going on?
Yeah, I think it's working.
Of Roblox. What are all these
Oh, it's low battery. Is that on?
Battery.
now?
Can we talk about
Everyone can hear it but me.
changes that need to happen on Discord?
There's no changes that need to happen.
You haven't
It's
done-
literally just
didn't
how
you?
sites are
No.
built.
My bad.
This is what it comes back to. Is this could happen to anyone that screen shares that has admin level access and screen shares their screen. Like
Dano says, I was live on the Twitter Spaces, completely entertaining, crazy, just a 17-year-old kid.
Gonna jump in there. Like, there's definitely more you can do to be protected as well. So like, yeah, like there's the admins themselves. I think one of the
Yeah, I can hear it. Sorry. Will probably become more frequent with copycat scammers. Yeah. Can I ask, like, oh, you guys can't hear it?
and I'm not aiming this at any community in particular. Like every community can fall foul of it. Is you'll have somebody that like builds the core of the infrastructure, and then you bring on like a mod team or an admin team, whatever it is, and you kind of don't run through things with them. So like anyone who's listening, like I put a little thread about it. I'd recommend reading it. But like when you're building a Discord community, don't just be like, okay, you're now mods, check out the channels. Be like, okay, you're mods, let's rebuild the channels together and let's go through the perms. Because like I think the biggest thing in these situations is how quickly your mod team can react to them. You know, when something went out on Topshot tonight, within a minute it was gone. It was hidden. So like the amount of people that were impacted were below 100, and that's a Discord with over 200,000 members. And you know that's like hard to pull off if you're messing around with perms, if your mod team don't know how to use channels. So like, whilst you might not be able to fully
To that. Just
Yeah, Colin, calm down.
Are you neurodivergent, Colin?
what do you
like,
mean?
Are you
Let's be real, why is baby God? Like it also.
Oh, no, I'm not. Okay, I'll say this.
I think
Right, this is could have happened to everybody, and it sounds like
No,
it's
no,
not
creature. I'll tell you this privately because I don't want to tell this with over like how many people. Are in this call?
Baby Goth is in her Discord server and just said that she made the website and that's really it. And you're pulling a 6ix9ine right now because you got caught.
What? No, I'm not. Okay, I'll say this.
I think
It's a
your
joke. It's a joke.
finances are
Okay,
made
me and
by
Goth.
this,
Me and
bro.
Goth.
Like, let's be real. Why is Baby Goth? Like, and also you contradicted yourself saying that Baby Goth forced you. You were gonna pull out the
It
money.
was a
now you're not
joke,
wanting
bro.
to do
I'm
it
literally
anymore.
a troll. Okay, calm yourself. Goth did not force
I mean,
me. Me and Goth.
I'm just saying. This
Colin,
is important
if
stuff.
you did not pick up my tone this whole time, like, are you neurodivergent?
Yeah, Colin, calm down.
Are you neurodivergent, Colin?
What do you
like,
mean?
are you
Calm
neurodivergent?
down.
Can
There's
you
like
not pick up
300
tones?
grand
Can
taken.
you not pick up like sarcastic tones, Colin? Like, it's okay, man. It's okay to tell me. Like,
Just vibe, man.
yeah, for real, just vibe,
Vibe,
bro.
Colin.
Yeah, I'll just vibe, bro. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me
Anyway,
catch that
Creature,
wave, bro.
I can add you, but I'll add Yeasty. Yeasty, if you want, you can make a group chat with your admins. I'll explain everything.
Articles wants to explain it in private. He's willing to share it. Is it okay if we can talk to you in private? Are you open for that?
Yeah, I can explain it in private for sure. No problem.
Yeah.
Interesting. Da Vinci, see ya. Thank you for tuning in and helping. But that is an interesting YouTube video. I might listen to the whole thing. But definitely need to know what went down. And to be honest, these NFT projects, it's a real business. I mean, they're real businesses, and you have to work with security, you have to have a team, you have to have a response team when things go wrong. You have to manage growth of the project at several stages. I don't think many people are ready to handle real businesses, or understand what it takes to continue building a real business. So these NFT projects that go on to sell X amount of money, like, they don't have the skills to move forward. Like, what do they do? What do they build? What do people value? How do you find that value? How do you mod and make them happy? Like, like, it is interesting to see these things happen. Like, even though something gets hacked, there's a response team for it. And I think Luke mentioned that because NBA Topshot, apparently NBA Topshot got hacked. Yeah. Karina is like, I'm more confused now about what happened. Same. I don't know what happened, so I need to check it out. Weird. But yeah, NBA Topshot got hacked, guys, and we all know NBA Topshot has like probably 100,000 plus people in the Discord. But here it is. So there's a random article I found by James, who's put this out, and he goes, "What NBA Topshot doesn't want you to know." On 10th to the 19th, 2021, at about 9 a.m. Eastern Time, the NBA Topshot Discord was hacked. The following message was posted in the official announcement channel. So this is what was posted. NBA Topshot ETH public mint. Hello NBA Topshot community. The team has decided to try something new with the NBA Topshot NFT on the Ethereum network. We have decided to cap the supply at 6666 and the max per wallet is 20 NFTs. The mint price is 0.2. We wish everyone the best of luck while minting. We recommend you do it as fast as you can. At the moment they say that, we recommend you to do it as fast as you can. Good luck. You can mint it on the website. Here we go. It says NBA Topshot.studios. Come on, it's a random website. The problem is that it came from a freaking announcement channel. Make sure not to click anyone else's link. This is the only official link for the ETH mint. Here's instructions on how to mint the brand new NBA Topshot NFT on the Ethereum network. Go to NBA Topshot Studio, connect your MetaMask, Coinbase, or another wallet via Wallet Connect. Click the mint button. So this is, I guess, the page it took people to. NFTs minted 1,342. Good 26 Ethereum. 26 Ethereum is 70, 80K. It's quite a lot. 0 plus gas fee, connect your wallet. So people were running off and minting it. People who trusted the post supposedly coming from official NBA Topshot sources were scammed into sending 0.2 Ethereum. Twitter indicated about 51 ETH may have been stolen. Hi there, this is Justine. So this is from Justine from Dapper Labs. This is Justine from Dapper's support team. Thanks for reaching out. We are aware of a message posted within the Discord channel that appeared to be from us, but was not. We have since contained the issue and are investigating the cause of the impact. If you have been impacted, we recommend reviewing your wallet's password and security to avoid any further compromise. So this has not impacted your NBA Topshot account or Dapper wallet. While they refunded most of the stolen ETH to users, the billion-dollar company decided to not bother to cover transaction fees. So all users lost approximately $15 in ETH that they were not compensated for. NBA Topshot is hiding it under the rug. Instead of warning users and asking them to take security precautions, NBA Topshot has decided to stay quiet. And okay, so this is a pretty anti-NBA Topshot article. No apology or explanation has been made regarding what caused a security breach. It's kind of, I guess a little bit embarrassing for NBA Topshot to get hacked. But how would they have gotten hacked? Do you reckon the same thing happened? Like one mod did not put 2FA and same sort of issue happened. But you can see, like, it is not easy, guys. It is not easy running a project. You have to have security at every corner. You got employees, team members that know how to do things properly. Mod screen shared and that account was compromised. Right. Dana says it wasn't hacked. The mod had the wrong permissions. Could not have had admin rights. Got it. Hey, refunded. They refunded people affected on NBA Topshot. Good. Probably the same scammer group as Creature Toads. Baby Goth. It seems so. I mean, same day, same time. And he goes up there and he apologizes to Creature Toads, but then they get money from NBA Topshot. I'm not sure. Like, some inconsistency, right? Surely it's the same team. Like, you couldn't. This event can't happen two Discord scams at the same time. Seems a bit sketchy, right? If it's two different people. Weird. Let's keep going. All right. We're gonna dial it back to something else. There's that. Twitter Spaces hack. NBA Topshot. There's a bit of an article saying concept art house raises 25 mil to create NFT and art and games. Yeah, there's another raise there. But it is crazy, guys. It is really crazy how strong and complex and like I said, like scammers are probably one of the most innovative people in this industry. It's kind of sad, but it's true. So just be vigilant, and hype and scammers just does not go well. Let me mute this. Congratulations to Cranksy, you won an Astro friend. Cranksy is always tuning in to our chat, so congrats to you, man. Or girl, you won an Astro friend. Nice. Don't want to click bad links. Yeah, anything that seems even the slightest off, you know, you gotta double, triple think. It's better to just double think it and not get scammed than to be part of the hype and buy something. It's just, I don't know. And if you do want to participate, if you do think there's a chance, do it from a wallet or a device that is just like a separate one. It has minimal cash in it compared to your other one that has everything in it, right? Separate wallets, separate devices, separate passphrase, everything's separate. Just protect yourself at every corner. Everything you can think of that might make you more secure, just do it. Mecca's holy cow, says Alex. Maddie, can you take a peek of Cirrus NFT Heroes public team gaming demo out on the 26th? Maddie, how do you feel about ENS domains? I'll be collecting them and feel they're super undervalued, says Deadman. ENS domains, guys, are they've been around for a very, very long time. Here's a fun fact about ENS domains. ENS domains have been around before CryptoPunks. Do you believe that? ENS domains, the first one I think was pre-CryptoPunks. So basically you can buy these domains with the .eth extension by the end of it. And people collect them and people sell them. I don't have any. And I think, I don't see, you know, there could be a boom in them. But I think it is subjective. I think when they go on to maybe people, hey, this is interesting, Monday.eth sold for 10 ETH. Nice, sweet 35k USD to whoever got this. Someone minted it 2 months ago, and they sold it recently for 10 Ethereum. That's interesting, eh? That is super interesting. Yeah, 1 ETH here as well. Force.eth. Yep. Look, if they go on to allow us to use this as a website, so maybe .eth becomes a thing, then maybe sometime in the future these will rocket. At this point, I don't have any. Maybe I should. Domains on Unstoppable and ENS and Sol are all undervalued. What's going on? Says Vincent. What's up? I bought my name. I was buying ENS early 2018. I had so many that have expired now, says GT. I secured the Batman.eth. Very proud. Oh, the dash Batman. Nice. I've got 247 ETH and 701. Oh, right. You got 247.eth and 711.eth. GT says. Man, I was just like, whoa, you're a whale. Do you think the NFT market will keep on bleeding as long as ETH continues to pumping? Could we see any sort of revival in the NFT market before ETH all-time high? Please say yes. I'm illiquid AF. It could go either way, guys. It could go either way. Avatar projects came out of nowhere. If Avatar projects weren't around, what would there have been that kept the NFT market up over the last 6 months? You guys tell me. Not much, right? There was art sales, there was Fidenza sales, but overall, the NFT world, the NFT space would have just been kind of going sideways. Curio cards and Mooncat, sort of those things popped off a little bit. Punks obviously did their thing, but I feel like for the much part of it, Avatar projects have been the spotlight over at least the last 3 to 6 months. So you never know what the future is and what sort of blows up. I think the bull run, like if ETH goes up, it's going to show which projects and people are willing to really hold their position. And that's going to happen if they truly believe and they like the project. Punks absolutely is up there, although even Punks is seeing a little bit of a dip. A little bit of a dip. Crypto Punks. There you go. So even Punks, it's selling like 5 to 9 per day. I mean, back in the day, I was selling 10, 20, 30 per day. 100 Ethereum. So we're seeing some 100 ETH sales, 102 ETH sales 6 hours ago, 99 ETH, 100 Ethereum. Looks like 100 ETH is the floor at the moment. If ETH goes, guys, I think we might see a dip, but it might be an immediate dip, but a temporary one, because there'll always be a sect. There'll always be a part of each community that are going to be paper handing things because they just want to jump back into crypto, but there'll always be the base layer community that will hold and keep building, right? So how big is that base layer community for these projects? I think projects that don't have, all these like raccoons and all these like copy paste horses and projects that don't really have much depth, people will just in it to flip it for the hype. They're definitely gonna move on. But other NFT projects in the long term, especially like, I have a very diverse portfolio, but I can never tell how the future is going to go. I think like I can see Clonex doing well just because they're very heavy in building. I can see something like Art doing extremely well because Xcopy Art only gets more and more desired in time and more iconic in time. So I think Art will do well because there's going to be probably a 5, 10 million, $20 million Xcopy sale, and everyone's going to rush to buy Xcopy and other projects and other artists like that. So that's why I kind of, maybe some industries will slow down, maybe even die off, but the other ones will keep going. So hard to explain. I had to kind of, I might do a thread on that actually. Let's do a thread today on what will happen if ETH goes up and crazy. So let's do that. I'm gonna post in the next probably 45 minutes. Share it if you can. But I'll do something about what will happen if ETH goes to 10K with NFTs. I went heavy on land in NetVRK and vehicles. How's that investment doing? Johnny says, "What's up, Maddie? Shout out from Melbourne. What's up, Johnny? What's up, man?" Capre, photography, NFTs. Utan, what are your thoughts on Wilder World? Do you think Medikey will look into any collabs with them? With Wilder World, are we doing something with Wilder World? We're looking at it. We are. We're talking to everyone. Right, an art-driven metaverse. So we've got Sunny, who is our integrations lead with the Medikey, and he used to work part-time for us. He's coming in full-time as of next week, Monday. So we're probably going to be chasing every single game. Merspin, what's up? I just want there to be a one-on-one craze. It's Merspin. Hey, good to see you. Merspin is one of the very first artists that I collected. Good to see you here. Merspin, Ferocious, Corey, memories, brings back memories last year this time when I just went a bit crazy. I didn't know what I was doing as an art collector, and I went a bit nuts. Anyway, good to see you. Shout out to you. But yeah, it is interesting to see what will happen. And anyway, with collabs and when it comes to integrations and reaching out to games and all this stuff, we're going to have Sunny full-time, guys, for the Medikey, and he's going to be reaching out to every project. We just had a conversation with Habbo Hotel. I want to put that out there, but me and Moz, the co-founder, we had a chat with Habbo Hotel. Seemed very beneficial and sounded really promising with their NFT strategy. So maybe we'll do something with them with the Medikey. So we have definitely a lot of really good games that are coming our way that we will integrate in the Medikey with. Habbo Hotel being maybe possibly one of them, but we're still talking to like maybe another 5 to 10 when Sunny starts with us full time on Monday. We'll probably have, I don't know, we'll probably be chasing like 30 and trying to close in on these. Any thoughts on Pepes? One of the Nakamoto's sold for 90 ETH the other day. Merspin says Habbo Hotel. Oh my god, they're perfect. Yeah, Habbo Hotel came in, they sold avatars, and they've actually got a big strategy for what they're doing. But they're a smart team. I think pretty switched on. They're very curious about this space. We had a chat to them, and it seemed quite promising. Let me quickly check out Pepes. So Rare Pepes sort of saw a bit of a resurgence in the last 3 to 4 months, where out of nowhere, people were like, holy shit, there's NFTs or there's like this art or crypto art or something. So there's this phase over here where people are going crazy about rare Pepes, or at least NFTs on the Bitcoin chain. You can see here rare crypto chainer, 47 cards go for 14 Ethereum. But as you guys know, one of the most iconic rare Pepes is the Nakamoto card. And this one, if I can find it. And then you also got Spells of Genesis. Spells of Genesis were some of the first real artwork NFTs ever, right? So you got like this really cool stuff. It says fractional. So you got to be careful because sometimes you're buying a fraction of a card. This one, it says Satoshi, creator of blockchain. This is a card in itself. Just scroll all the way down. Let's see if we can find the Nakamoto card and see how cheap they're going for. But this one, I bought one for 110 ETH. It was like 350k back then. And then they were selling and they reached a top of, I think, 200 ETH. They were selling for 700k, and I was like, yeah, this is a great investment. And then the recent sale was 90 Ethereum. Kind of dropped down a little bit, but let's quickly see if we can. Please take their sweet ass time to load. Here we go. So there's all of these Nakamoto cards right here. These are the ones that I got, right? We know that Snoop Dogg has a Pepe Lisa. So he collects rare Pepes to a certain degree. But here we go. We've got 114, 139, 140, 165, 175. I think if rare Pepes does a thing, then these will be the most scarcest. But one recently sold for 90. What's this card? 1, 2, and 3. Okay. But yeah, I reckon rare Pepes will do well, but it's a long-term game, guys. It's people that truly enjoy collecting this stuff have to keep the industry up. So it'll be interesting. I reckon what will happen is the ETH industry will boom, Ethereum will boom, Bitcoin will boom. Maybe NFTs and alts will bleed a little bit, but that momentum will come back as people get really, really rich off Bitcoin and crypto and alts, and they'll be like, holy shit, I got so much money to splurge on, and boom, gonna hit the NFT space once again, and people are just gonna make good money around the board. That's what usually happens. It kind of gets distributed, but there'll be pockets of times when those moments will kind of die out, or it'll get kind of slow and a bit depressing, right? Anyway, it all kind of works out as long as you are as long as you are well diversified, or you kind of have any of these assets. So that's why like understanding long-term investing is really important. What truly drives value to these investments, right? Or like what you do, you should really enjoy it. That's why art does really well, because people enjoy collecting art. Is it called Habbo Hotel? What is it? Habbo Avatars? Where is Habbo? Oh, here we go. Habbo Avatars. Let's quickly take a look at how Habbo is doing. I bought a ton at 0.7 Ethereum, and it's down 0.23. So I've lost some good money there. But let's see how many sales are happening. So as long as there's sales happening every day, what happened yesterday? 133 sales, 27.46. So went through a bit of a slow period, but I think any avatars that will be incorporated in games will go on to do very well. Still a lot for sale. 1,800. Interesting. Very interesting, actually. All right, guys. I think we'll end it there. Again, I will make a thread on this topic. I think it needs to be explored quite deep. But that's about it from me, guys. I know you guys keep asking questions. Mr. Hoddle says, last question. Hey, Maddie, what's your thoughts on the Twitter Eggs 2014 NFTs? I think they are the new oldest NFT found to date. Yeah, really interesting. I think on Namecoin, I don't see why they wouldn't have value later on, but it's pretty cool. I've been told about them quite a lot. I just never kind of bit because it didn't appeal to me, right? I don't really enjoy collecting it. I mean, I like Pepes. I just couldn't get the eggs, so I personally didn't get it. But I think it will have value because it's one of the first. All right, guys, that's it. Take care. Good to talk to you all, and we will catch up tomorrow. Tomorrow's a Friday for me, and will be the last day of the stream for this week. So tomorrow, same time, we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Have fun, and thanks for joining me, and we'll talk soon. And oh, by the way, tomorrow the stream will be in Decentraland live because there'll be the Metaverse Festival that we're participating in, and if you have the Medikey, you can jump in and hopefully have a VIP experience. So take care, guys. I'll see you tomorrow in DCL, probably.